Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about AWS Network Firewall. We'll talk about the key features, benefits, use cases, as well as how AWS Network Firewall works in an application environment. Let's get started. AWS Network Firewall is a managed service that makes it easy to deploy essential network protections for all your Amazon Virtual Private Clouds (VPCs). It can be set up with just a few clicks and scales automatically with your network traffic. The flexible rules engine of AWS Network Firewall lets you define firewall rules that give you fine-grained control over network traffic, such as blocking outbound server message block (SMB) requests to prevent the spread of malicious activity. It allows you to import rules you have already written in common open source rule formats, as well as enables integration with managed intelligence feeds sourced by AWS partners. AWS Network Firewall works together with AWS Firewall Manager, so you can build policies based on AWS Network Firewall rules and then centrally apply those policies across your VPCs and accounts. The stateful firewall of AWS Network Firewall can incorporate context from traffic flows, such as tracking connections and protocol identification, to enforce policies such as preventing your VPCs from accessing domains using an unauthorized protocol. Let's talk about benefits of AWS Network Firewall. AWS Network Firewall offers the following benefits for your organization: auto-scale network firewall, workloads protection, and centrally managed security policies. Let's see each of these benefits. Auto-scale network firewall. You can automatically scale your network firewall to protect your managed infrastructure. Workloads protection. You can protect your unique workloads with a flexible engine that can define thousands of custom rules. Centrally manage security policies. You can centrally manage security policies across existing accounts and VPCs and automatically enforce mandatory policies on new accounts. Now let's talk about use cases for AWS Network Firewall. AWS Network Firewall supports the following use cases, which cover the need of a broad range of customers: inspect inbound internet traffic, filter outbound traffic, prevent inbound internet traffic intrusion, and secure AWS Direct Connect and VPN traffic. Let's elaborate each of these use cases. Inspect inbound internet traffic. Inspect traffic flows using features such as inbound encrypted traffic inspection, stateful inspection, protocol detection, and more. Filter outbound traffic. Deploy outbound traffic filtering to prevent data loss, help meet compliance requirements, and block known malware communications. Prevent inbound internet traffic intrusion. Inspect active traffic flow using features such as stateful inspection, protocol detection, and more. Secure AWS Direct Connect and VPN traffic. Secure Direct Connect and VPN traffic from client devices and your on-premises environments supported by AWS Transit Gateway. Excellent. Now let's see how AWS Network Firewall works in a typical application environment. With AWS Network Firewall, you can define firewall rules that provide fine-grained control over network traffic. Network Firewall works together with AWS Firewall Manager, so you can build policies based on network firewall rules and then centrally apply those policies across your virtual private clouds, VPCs, and accounts. The diagram is created by Amazon Web Services. It shows the key features of AWS Network Firewall and integrations with other AWS services. We recommend you read the diagram and get a better understanding of how AWS Network Firewall works in a typical application environment. In conclusion, use AWS Network Firewall to create or import network security policies. Deploy network firewall security across your VPCs. That's all about AWS Network Firewall. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.